If you need unlimited domination, clutch time, or anything else online or offline grinding, make sure you hit up RoseNBA on Twitter for quick, safe, and reliable grinding services. Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, I'm going to be building the best squad possible in NBA 2K23 MyTEAM, regardless of MT, regardless of everything. This is the best team that you can build right now in MyTEAM. It's probably the team that I would be using if the 250K tournament, 250K quals, whatever you want to call it, was today. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 8,000 subscriber mark on the channel, uploading multiple MyTEAM videos every single day, and I would really appreciate your support if you haven't already, if you do subscribe. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. And let's start off with our starting point guard position. This might be a controversial decision. I'm going with Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell is currently my favorite point guard in my team. Some people would say Derrick Rose. Some people would say John Morant. Some people might even say Steph Curry. For me personally, the answer is Donovan Mitchell because I think he is just an absolutely elite option at that point guard position. 93 speed and excel, 89 shot three, 90 driving dunk, 93 speed with ball, 88 perimeter, 90 lateral, even a 79 interior, and an 80 block. Overall, he is just so complete and so good. 3 really good Hall of Fame badges. Shooting wise, he can get the limitless range badge. Comes with gold handles for days, clamp breaker, ankle breaker, etc. Already lots of good defensive badges on this card. Can get the clamps badge, ankle braces, even brick wall. So overall, badge wise, he's really good. Stat wise, really good, and very complete as well, which I think is huge. And also comes with the Donovan Mitchell release on normal, which is smooth, easy to green, solid release, and very good sig. Staying behind the back is one of the best behind the backs in the game. His size up is super nice, and he moves really well with the ball with a good dribble style and a good size up escape. So Donovan is elite, and I think he's the best point guard, especially for the way that we're running our lineup in this game right now. At the 2, we're going with Jaylen Brown. I think Jaylen Brown is an absolute beast. I am a massive fan of this Jaylen Brown card at the shooting guard position. He's just really complete. And again, just like Donovan Mitchell, his badges are phenomenal. Already comes with a lot of good base badges, but then when you look at the badges he can get, you're looking at limitless range. You're looking at all of his silver and bronze badges being able to be upgraded to gold, which is also big. The ability to get the unpluckable badge, the bailout badge, the brick wall badge, the anchor badge. Lots of versatility with his badges, which is also very crucial. Not just the fact that he has a lot of good badges on his base card. 89 speed and excel, 89 shot three, 90 driving dunk, 87 perimeter, 89 lateral, 88 steal, solid interior defender. Overall, again, Jaylen Brown, just a really good, really complete option at the shooting guard position with a nice release as well. Solid enough sigs with the Steph behind the back being really good. MJ dribble style being really good, and pro size of escape also not being half bad. Overall, Jaylen Brown is a beast at the 2. At the 3, we got Scottie Pippen, and Scottie Pippen, yet again, just another amazing card in game right now. Scottie's one of, if not the best cards in the game, period, right now. I think you could at least make the argument. 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan, 89 speed and excel, 81 shot three, 95 driving, 97 perimeter, 97 lateral, 84 interior. Only defensive stat that's low is his block rating, but that's really not that crucial compared to all the other defensive ratings, in my opinion, especially with how tough it is to block shots this year. And then you look at his defensive badges, they're obviously exceptional. He can get all of his silver and bronze badges upgraded to gold. He can get all the badges that he doesn't come with added to him as well, just like Jaylen Brown. So badges like limitless range, guard up, potentially limitless takeoff, handles for days, brick wall, anchor, badges like that. Kind of got to pick and choose between 5 of them, but regardless, you can get amazing badges on him. And not only that, he has one of the best releases in the game, in my personal opinion. I think this release, it reminds me a lot of Tracy McGrady / Trey Burke type release from previous years, but I think it is an absolutely elite release in my team right now. Coupling that with a pro dribble style, Kobe escape, Pippen behind the back, which is a very solid behind the back. Again, it's not as good as it's been in previous years, but again, Pippen is just so complete and so good and so elite defensively as well. Best lock in the game, best 3 in the game, coming in at our starting 3. At the 4, it's tough, little bit of a tough decision. I can't speak. That's going to be Jason Tatum. I forgot to mention it with Jaylen Brown, but Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown have a duo, which makes them both slightly better. As y'all can see, the duo doesn't do anything crazy. It doesn't do anything crazy to Tatum either, but it gives him half acrobat, boosts his limitless takeoff, boosts his claymore, his corner specialist, boosts a couple of his badges, which is super nice. Silver quick first step can be upgraded to gold. Doesn't get limitless range, doesn't get brick wall, doesn't get anchor, but those are the only 3 badges that I'd say are crucial that he doesn't get. Maybe bully as well, but overall he comes pretty complete and very solid on both ends of the court. Statistically, same thing, very complete, well-rounded as well. And not only that, but he has one of the best releases that I've used this year. With comboing this with Hoff guard up, he is very tough to contest. It's one of the hardest to contest cards that I've used in this game all year. You can really just pass in a ball and go up a lot of the time, and it's going to be an easy bucket. He is just an absolutely elite knockdown shooter. Steph behind the back as well, like I've said many times, is an absolutely elite behind the back in the game, and he is an absolutely elite card in game. Very complete, very good, amazing release as well. Pretty easy choice for me at the power forward position after just a little bit of thought. And then finally at our center position, we're going with the brand new center that came out yesterday from when y'all are seeing this video, and that is Wilt Chamberlain. Unsurprising. Wilt Chamberlain is probably the best center in the game, and I think he also matches up really well to having a point guard like Donovan Mitchell, who's a really good shooter with solid dribble sigs. Wilt is 80 speed and excel at 7'1" with an 8-foot wingspan. So he's got elite size, elite speed, can't shoot the ball. And y'all know me, I don't like inside centers, but Wilt has the Lakers Wilt player build with the headband as well, which is this massive player build. So he looks absolutely gigantic, has exceptional length, half bully, half masher, half anchor, half pogo stick, half fearless finisher as well. You could even put catch and shoot on him, and you can actually green very occasionally with him, especially from the mid-range, but I've seen people green threes with this Wilt as well. So catch and shoot may not be the worst badge in the world to add on. Definitely quick first step and unpluckable probably would be good. Maybe not even unpluckable, just quick first step, ankle braces, and pick dodger would be 3 I would definitely add to him. He's a really good interior defender though. He's got great speed, incredible dunker, amazing badges, elite rebounder, elite player build especially. He's got the best player build I think in the game right now of any of the centers in terms of how big he looks compared to what he's listed, and his length as well with that 8-foot wingspan. Wilt is the exception to the rule with the inside center, especially right now with us not having a guy who can shoot the 3. I feel like who has kind of close to the athleticism and defense to match a guy like Wilt. So for right now, Wilt is kind of the king at the center position. He's going to be the starting center on this squad. At the backup point guard position, we are going with Derrick Rose. I think D Rose is, again, just really good. 6'3" with a 6'8" wingspan, 98 speed, excel, and speed with ball is ridiculously fast. A 95 driving dunk is also amazing, obviously. 84 shot 3 is quite good. Solid all-around defensive stats. In terms of badges, you're going to want to add some to him. Definitely going to want to add the limitless range badge, and then probably focus on defensive badges like anchor, clamps, and glove, as well as interceptor. But once you get those 5 badges on him, he's a pretty capable defender, can shoot from deep, has super solid badges all the way around already, but especially with that limitless range badge, can now shoot from even deeper and even more consistently, which I think is super nice. And overall, I just think he's a very good card in my team. Not a lot of flaws with this Derrick Rose card, besides the fact that I guess his interior defensive blocker a little bit low, but it's fast release as well. Great movement. D-Rose size up is still one of, if not the best in the game. Behind the back isn't great, but the Kobe escape is really good, and the Trey size up is just, or Trey dribble style, I should say, is just fine as well. So comes in as our backup PG. In some people's mind, the best PG in the game, but I think he's elite still. MJ is going to be our backup too. MJ and Pippen do have a duo, but I'm not running them together because I am running the Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum duo together because I think JB is just a tiny bit better than MJ in my personal opinion. But 95 speed and excel, only a 77 shot 3, but I can work with that because he has a good release. Elite perimeter defender, solid enough on the interior, and an elite slasher with really good badges all the way around. Half clamps, half deadeye, half fast twitch, limitless takeoff, and acrobat. In terms of badges to add to the card, he doesn't get the handles for days, anchor or brick wall badges, as well as post lockdown or limitless range. So there are a few crucial badges that he is missing, which is a little bit annoying. And honestly, that's probably the main reason that I have him behind Jaylen Brown. But overall, he's still an exceptional defender. He's got some of the best dunk animations in the game. Incredibly glitchy slash in the rim, just like MJ was in real life. Smooth, easy to green release, and movement is not bad either, with the MJ dribble style being arguably the best in the game, and the Dame behind the back being elite as well. Still think he is an exceptional card at that shooting guard position, even if he's not starting, and he's the backup 3 for me right now. At the backup, the backup 2, whereas at the backup 3, we have Larry Johnson. Larry Johnson, 550 player card, reward card. So a lot of people have this card, even no money spent, if you've been grinding the game a lot, especially with how many free cards you can get from the token market. 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan, half bully, half fast twitch, half posterizer, half pogo stick, and then half fearless finisher as well. Another card as a reward card can get all of his silver and bronze badges upgraded to gold. In addition, any badge in the game added, like a limitless range, like a handles for days, like an ankle braces, clamps, glove, badges like that. So overall, he is very complete and very good across the board, not just limited to one specific area, especially when he is badged out. And I think that's really a crucial attribute for a card to have, and it's something that Larry Johnson has at a high level. So that makes him really good in that area. But he also has a really good release. He's got solid enough sigs, again, with a good behind the back, good escape, and good dribble style. And like I said, the release is really good as well. So I think he can defend at the 3, he can shoot at the 3, he can slash. He's got a great even at only 6'7", he's got a great player build, really wide player build like Zion, and he's got positional versatility, being able to play the 3 or the 4 at a high level. So either way, I think Larry Johnson's a really good card, and I think he's the backup 3 for this squad right now. At the backup 4, we're going with another card that came out yesterday. That's going to be Timeless Carmelo Anthony. This Carmelo is one of the best offensive cards in the game, period. 89 speed and excel is really good. Volume shooter, ankle breaker, and killer combos. He moves better than any other small forward in the game because of these 2 badges, I believe. You can upgrade his quick first step to gold, has silver bully, gold limitless takeoff, solid slasher. Not a great defender, but he's got a good lateral quickness. He's got acceptable enough size at 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan. He plays plays better defense than you would think. I've already seen some people using this card in a competitive setting, and he is a dog, but especially offensively is where he shines. 90 shot 3, really good shooting badges, and one of, if not the fastest releases in the game right now. This release is absolutely nutty. It's really, really hard to contest. He is just an absolute dog on the offensive end of the court as a catch and shoot shooter with MJ dribble style, Kobe escape as well. He's got the ability to create his own shot at a very solid level, especially for a small forward or power forward right now. And I think Carmelo is probably the best guy for the backup power forward position right now, despite the fact that he's not the most elite defender in the world. And then finally at the backup center position, we're going with the guy who I will still say is my favorite center in the game, Chris Bosh. Now I am torn in terms of who is actually better between Wilt and Bosh, but I think Wilt fits better next to Donovan, so that's why I'm starting Wilt and bringing Bosh off the bench. But Bosh, 72 speed and excel, 86 shot 3, 80 driving dunks, 85 standing dunk, 88 interior, 85 block, elite rebounder. Badge wise, not as complete as Wilt, I would say, but he's a much better shooter than Wilt with a really, really good release, and I think that's what kind of sets him apart. And that's what I love about the card so much, is his ability to shoot the ball at that high level. He's also not ridiculously slow. He's got pretty good size, so I feel like he can compete defensively on the interior and with the athleticism as well, compete to a pretty good extent to the inside centers and especially to guys like Wilt, who are those dominant inside bigs. And for that reason, I really am pretty darn high on this Chris Bosh card, despite the fact that he doesn't have the badge completeness or the athleticism or the interior ability of Wilt, is because I love his release and I think he's an elite stretch big and can hold his own on the inside defensively and offensively. So I think Bosh is a great card. I think he's the perfect way to end out this squad as our backup center. So that is going to do it for this video. Let me know what you think of the video in the comment section down below, what you think of the team as well. If there's anything you would change about the team, feel free to leave a comment and let me know about that. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.